Hello friends, welcome back to Juneja's English Lab. Let us continue our topic of figures of speech part 2. Last video I left the topic at alliteration without an example because I had a call, I was in a hurry. So sorry for that. Let us finish it first. Alliteration is the repetition of sounds. For example, I will give you example from my own creation, I have created a tongue twister that has repetition of sounds like Abu ambling about the abyss was ably absent to apply the abacus. There is a repetition of A and B. So this is example of alliteration when sounds are repeated and that gives a special effect. Next figure of speech is imagery. Imagery is when a poet or any writer uses such words that give feelings of senses, like uh, with the words he creates senses that by reading we start feeling like that we are smelling something, or we are uh, seeing, watching, looking at something. Visual imagery, if he gives impression of smells, then we say olfactory imagery. If we have the effect of sounds, he creates sounds with the words that we start feeling that we are able to hear those sounds that are given in the words. That is called auditory. These are the scientific words. Auditory and visual imagery, like in Daffodils of William Wordsworth's poem Daffodils, that gives a visual picture. So words are used to give a picture or a smell or a sound. For example of a sound like pitter patter of drops. This is means sound gives the impression of that sense. This is called imagery. Sour walls. Okay, these are the examples. Next one is assonance. Assonance is a little bit like alliteration, but the difference is in alliteration we have sounds of repetition of consonants, and in assonance we have repetition of vowel sounds. For example, no pay, no play, no play, no pay, or no pain, no gain. Okay, butter is better, fit thou fat. This is the example of assonance. So you can say this is like rhyming in the poems. Assonance is just like rhyming. The next one, there are another set of two similar figures of speech. One is symbolism and the other is metonymy. There is a little difference, that's why I have kept them together to make it clear. What is the difference? Symbolism is when we use a thing to represent a bigger idea, and the thing is quite opposite to the real thing which it represents. For example, cross used for Christianity. Okay, in itself, cross cannot stand for that. So another example, hammer and sickle for communism, and dragon for China. So in appearance it does not uh, look like having such a big idea, but it represents a very bigger idea. So it is much more than it is conveying. So metonymy, that is also a symbol used for something else. For example, crown for the king. Okay, crown, we use crown like the crown is not ready for this, it means the king is not ready. And pen is mightier than the sword. Pen is used for the writers or the educated people, and sword those who are in power. So this is metonymy, and this is the difference. In symbolism we have one thing that represents a very bigger idea, and metonymy when something represents the other thing, that is metonymy. In both cases we use symbols. So these were the figures of speech. I hope you liked them. Tell me if you have any problem or any other question. So keep enjoying learning, and write to me in comments if you have any questions about English and any other topic you want me to take up. See you again very soon. Keep learning, keep enjoying. Bye bye, take care.